7 main products of centenarians. There are people on Earth who easily live to be 100 years old and do not know what chronic diseases are. Even young people can envy their cheerfulness and activity, and carefree people can feel happy. Who are they, and why is the whole world admiring them? Be sure to watch this video to the end and also subscribe to our channel so as not to miss our new and useful videos. Blue zones are limited territories of the Earth in different parts of the world. They differ from other areas in that the people who live there live the longest and have surprisingly low rates of cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. For the first time, they were talked about in the 70s of the last century after the publication and TV programs of researcher Dan Buettner in collaboration with the National Geographic Channel. They were called blue zones because when the scientist and his colleagues studied these territories, they drew blue circles on the map. In his book The Blue Zones, Dan Buettner described 5 different zones. Icaria, Greece. This is an island where people stick to Mediterranean cuisine rich in natural vegetables, olive oil, and red wine. Ogliastra, Sardinia, Italy. This geographical point on the map is the home for the oldest men in the world. They live in mountainous areas, where they work a lot on the farm and finish the day with a glass of red wine. Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica. People living there are physically active until old age. They have a purpose in life, which they call plan de vida. The diet is dominated by corn tortillas and beans. Okinawa, Japan. This is an ideal place for the oldest women in the world who eat a lot of soy-based foods, practice meditation, and Tai Chi. Seventh-day Adventists of Loma Linda, California, USA. This is a religious community that lives by the established rules and adheres to strict vegetarianism. 7 main secrets of longevity. Studying the culture, lifestyle, and nutrition of people who live in blue zones, the researchers try to understand what unites them. Where is that living water, which becomes for them practically an elixir of immortality? It turns out that these are specific traditions, rules, and dietary restrictions that are available to every person, but require him to change his lifestyle in general. At the same time, people who live them move into other regions and changing their diet in favor of the Western style, immediately lose their unique health benefits and lose their longevity. New studies have proved such facts. What is so important in the lifestyle of the people of the blue zones? They never overeat. For example, Okinawans adhere to the Hara Hachibu rule, which prescribes satisfying hunger by 80%. Their diet is dominated by natural food. 95% of the diet consists of vegetables, berries, and fruits, cereals, and legumes. They lean on healthy fats. First of all, vegetable oils. For example, olive oil and fats which abound in oily fish. Remain active throughout their lives. Many work as long as they can benefit society. They do not go to the gym to maintain muscle health and maintain joint mobility. In their daily routine, they are replaced by long-distance walks as well as agricultural work. Have enough sleep. People in blue zones sleep all night and also often additionally nap during the day. Daytime siesta is a common practice in Icaria and Sardinia. The elderly and the young often live together. Grandparents help take care of grandchildren. Surprisingly, studies have shown that this helps to reduce the risk of premature death in the older generation. They have a positive attitude towards old age and even consider it a gift. Life-prolonging food. Of course, a healthy diet is not the only key to longevity. People in the blue zones usually work a lot, face stress less often, have strong social ties, and a powerful goal in life, and everyone has their own. However, following a nutrient-rich diet, according to scientists, plays a key role in achieving longevity. Find out which 7 foods are consumed by people in each of the 5 described blue zones. Legumes. Depending on the region, it can be chickpeas or lentils, black peas or pinto beans. All beans are a valuable source of fiber, which scientists associate with a beneficial effect on the heart. They are also rich in protein, complex carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Residents of the blue zones eat about half a glass of legumes every day, adding them to soup, making them a second dish or side dish. Oatmeal porridge. Oatmeal is a favorite breakfast for many, but all its adherents should know that the greatest benefit comes from oatmeal, which requires cooking. Porridge made from half a cup of dry raw materials will enrich the body with 14 grams of protein. Recent studies have shown that regular consumption of oatmeal is a reliable prevention of weight gain, helps to maintain the elasticity of the arteries, and prevent the development of diabetes. Nuts. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, cashews, and Brazil nuts. Among them, everyone will find something that he will like. Nuts are full of protein, vitamins, and minerals. They support heart health by enriching the body with unsaturated healthy fats. Olive oil. It is the main source of healthy fats in the diet of centenarians. Liquid gold contains a large amount of fatty acids, antioxidants, and such a valuable compound as oleuropein. According to research, it is able to suppress inflammatory processes in the body. In addition, new research shows that the use of olive oil can be a good measure to prevent Alzheimer's disease and diabetes. And this is not to mention the fact that it strengthens the health of the heart. Dark leafy greens. While vegetables are the most important part of the diet of residents of blue zones, dark leafy greens are on special account. Centenarians love cabbage, spinach, and Swiss chard. That's because they contain a lot of antioxidants, including vitamins A and C. Fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, herring, trout, sardines, tuna, and many other options abound in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only have a positive effect on heart health, but also improve brain function. In addition, they contain high-quality protein, which is building block for the body, necessary to maintain all its resources. Experts of the American Heart Association recommend consuming 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Fresh fruit. As mentioned above, residents of the blue zones practically do not eat desserts. In their diet, there are no sweetened carbonated drinks, airy pastries, and confectionery. They satisfy the craving for sweets with the help of natural sweetness, fresh berries and fruits. These can be bananas and strawberries, blueberries, papayas, pineapples, and many other gifts of nature. Interestingly, recent studies have shown that blueberries can protect brain health in old age, and other studies show that it preserves visual acuity, helps fight heart disease, and normalize high blood pressure. If you are inspired by this story and would like to learn more about health and beauty, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. With new and exciting content being added regularly, you will have access to a wealth of knowledge and information that will help you lead a healthier and more fulfilling life.